on, we're also in fact being joined by Mr. Bhaskar Rao, former IPS. So thank you so much for your time and speaking to us on News X. As far as the Dharmasthala case is concerned, sir, with the ground radar scan now, being the mother seeking, the victim's mother now seeking a ground radar scan, what perhaps could be the challenges given the fact that this is a very old case that has now come to light?
See, the investigation is in the hands of very capable officers like Pranab, Chain, and other officers. It is true that the topography of the place is extremely rainfall prone, and we don't know what underground movements take place or carried on over there. Now, there has been a requisition for an additional technology to trace human remains below the surface of the earth. But I know, but I'm sure it is there in the minds of the investigating officers also. Now, the entire investigation is being led by the person who has buried the bodies over there. But he has also made a 164 statement which reveals a lot of things over there. Probably a good number of identity could be brought to light by going into the contents of the 164 statement and confronting such of those persons who have been named in the 164 statement. That is what I can see over here, because now daily digging and going there, here and there, I don't know how much it is going to reveal, but definitely the 164 statement can reveal a lot. Okay, I shouldn't be advising, but I'm sure Pranab and Kate know their job better.
Right, so absolutely. When we also talk about the recoveries that have been made across the 13 sites, there are, yes, human bones that have been recovered so far. One from location 6. There were 15 bones that were recovered, including a skull, which is deemed to be that of a male. But as far as the investigation goes, barring location 6, site 6, across the other sites, there aren't too many findings so far. How do you then see this probe moving along? What exactly is going to happen, sir?
One more thing. In place like Dharmasthala, a number of places. Hello, can I speak? Or
yes, absolutely. Over to you, sir.
Yeah. See, a number of bodies have been brought to the criminal justice system and buried. So if these bodies are exhumed, if these bodies reveal a cut upon of the skull, this means they have undergone a post-mortem, or if the sternum has been, of course it's a medical matter, I'm extending my comment up to that level over there. So a lot of legitimate unidentified bodies are also there. We are now interested in such of those bodies which have not been brought to the investigation network over there. So let technology as well as deeper investigation and multi-pronged 164 statement also be brought to light. I'm sure a lot of truths may get unraveled.
Right, absolutely. With that, I'd like to thank you for joining us on the broadcast, sharing your perspectives and your insights with our viewers. My colleague Belly is still with us on the broadcast. Belly, like I was saying, this is a very old case that has just come to light, considering the statements that the whistleblowers made. Give us an understanding, now that I've touched upon the findings so far, give us an understanding. We know for a fact that at site 6, there were 15 human bones that were recovered, including a skull. What exactly is the situation across the other sites? Have there been any vital recoveries that have been made so far? Well, if you can hear me.
Can you repeat the question, Asawari?
I'm trying to understand the kind of recoveries that have been made. We know that at site 6 there were 15 human bones that were recovered, including a human skull. Give us an understanding on the kind of investigation that has been that has taken place across the remaining locations in question.
Asawari, the SIT has been carrying out this exhumation activity on the 13 total sites identified, and today, as we speak, the exhumation and the excavation of the 11th, 12th site is happening in Dharmasthala. So, right from the site number 1, where the complainant has already told the SIT officials, or he has kind of given hints that there in site number 1, 2, and 3, he had said that he had buried two bodies each. But when the SIT officials, using a mini excavator, they kind of excavated not to 4 to 5 feet, but 10 feet in depth, they would only find a toned red blouse, an ATM card, and a PAN card, which now the police have already identified that the PAN card belongs to a man in Nilmangala who has visited Dharmasthala, and he had died of jaundice. And the other card, the ATM card, is suspected to be his mother Lakshmi's, is what the cops came to know as of yet. So the exhumation activity went on with the second, third, fourth, and fifth also. And at the sixth site, the SIT officials stumbled a human skeletal remains of about around 15 pieces, but without a skull. And this has been taken, and it has been sent for post-mortem, as well as the forensic laboratory for the DNA test as well. So after that, the exhumation activity continued for the 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, and today 11th and 12th. So as of now, there have not been any human skeletal remains found out, but the SIT is leaving no stones unturned, but they are collecting kind of what all evidence is required. If they get a small piece of earring or an ornament or anything, they are collecting it as samples. And they we are told that these officials, once the exhumation
Okay, Belly, absolutely. Thank you so much for joining us on the broadcast.